Again, my name is Dylan Black. This is Daytime Ottawa, and happy Friday to you. Happy weekend. Let's break the sugar craving cycle. Not an easy thing to do, but she is definitely going to help us out. It's Dr. Joyce Johnson, Naturopathic Doctor, joining us again. Hello.
Hi.
Before we get to that, you're busy this weekend. You're at the National Women's Show.
Yes, I'll be at the National Women's Show all weekend, and I'm speaking on Saturday, doing a talk about IBS and how choosing different foods like low FODMAP foods can help improve your IBS symptoms.
At 1:15 in the a.m. This is when you're doing that. Okay, let's talk about breaking sugar, the cycle. Not an easy thing to do at all. How bad is sugar for us?
It can be pretty bad, right? It's pretty addictive. A lot of research is showing and comparing it to different drugs that the addiction level is pretty high in the addiction centers in the brain. And we know that we are taking in too much sugar as a population. So the average Canadian is probably consuming about 32 teaspoons of sugar, added sugar per day. So this doesn't include what you're getting from like your fruits. So that is 32 teaspoons of added sugar.
Wow.
Now, your liver can safely metabolize about 6 teaspoons of added sugar per day. Anything above that is not used for energy. It's not used for anything. It's being stored as fat, being stored in fat for later.
Makes us feel sick, makes us overweight, obviously.
Yes, absolutely. So it's going to affect your blood sugar levels. It's going to put you at a sort of, risk for developing diabetes later on in life. If you are diabetic, you definitely have to be watching that. It also weakens your immune system too. So having too much sugar can affect how your body is able to fight off, normal everyday infections, common cold, those types of things.
Let's find ways to cut this out.
Yes.
Starting with the beginning of the day, breakfast.
Yeah, starting with the beginning of the day. We're going to come back to these because I want to point out how much sugar is in that stuff. Yes, exactly. So just starting off the day, you want to, if it's convenient, if it's something that has to be really fast, go with a smoothie. So make a smoothie yourself, add in your own like almond milk, add in your own berries. I like putting fiber. So fiber into any of your cooking, fiber into your smoothie. If you're having a protein shake, add some fiber to that. What fiber is going to do, it's going to help to keep you fuller for longer because it balances your blood sugar levels. So that is key with trying to get control over your cravings. If you go grocery shopping hungry, like your blood sugar levels are really low, and that usually makes you choose sugary foods.
The bad stuff.
It makes you choose the bad stuff, and you can't help it too much because you're trying to get your blood sugar levels up. So put that fiber in. Make sure that you're having breakfast with fiber. So if you're having eggs for breakfast, have some avocado with your eggs. The fat will help balance your blood sugar levels, and it has fiber in it.
Okay. What exactly is a real food? Because you're saying that we should eat real foods throughout the day.
Yes. So I say real foods because you're trying to stay away from things that are packaged and processed as best you can, because that's where you're going to find a lot of hidden sugars. You're going to find hidden sugars in packaged food. Make your own pasta sauce, for example, because when you're buying pasta sauce, you're going to find extra sugar that's added into these types of things. So foods that resemble what they look like when they're grown.
Okay.
That's a good example of what a real food is. Yeah. So a lot of fruits and vegetables, and these are also going to contain fibers. And that's important, like I said, with balancing your blood sugar levels. Even adding some things in to help control sugar cravings. So fermented foods. So sauerkraut, dill pickles, even kefir, kombucha. A lot of people are into the different probiotic drinks. Those fermented foods will also help to control sugar cravings.
Okay, and that's tasty stuff too. I mean, I'm looking at this selection of foods, and that's not gonna. You're not gonna go without.
No, you're not. Absolutely. And if you do need some sweetness, stevia is a great sweetener, a great natural sweetener that you can use. Or if you're baking, sort of lean towards things like mashed up bananas or applesauce as a sugar substitute. So you can still have sweetness, but it doesn't have to be the added sugar. It can be natural sugars.
All right, just over 2 minutes left here. And you want to talk about natural health products, multivitamins, stuff that you can add to your diet, perhaps?
Yeah, absolutely. Because sometimes what is happening, you're getting these cravings because you may be lacking some of the basic nutrients, basic vitamins and minerals. So a multivitamin can be a great way to just cover all of your bases, make sure you're getting enough of everything. The other thing is good fats, because fats will also help to control your cravings, because it will be in your system longer, like it helps to control appetite in between meals. So you get your good healthy fats from eggs. You can get them from salmon, avocados. You can do omega-3 supplements as well, and that can be helpful to control those sugar cravings.
Okay, you always hear about water and the importance of water, as we are made up of water.
Yes.
But why is it so important when it comes to reducing sugar?
Well, because, and this really is water in here, it's not coffee. It's important because you're substituting out other drinks. So it might be sugary drinks, it might be extra coffee that you might be adding sugar to throughout the day. So you want to be replacing them. And if you don't like the taste of water, you can infuse it, you can put some lemon in there, but that's going to help to replace some of those maybe not so healthy sugary options that you're putting into your diet. So drink more water, you'll be less likely to reach for those others.
Okay, and staying healthy in regards to sleeping, exercise.
Yes,
that's gonna help.
and it's really important. Like different studies have found that sleep deprivation leads to increased sugar cravings. So make sure that you're getting enough sleep. And we do know that exercise, with that release of endorphins, that is also another good way to not only burn off the extra sugar that we're taking in, but help to control your appetite too.
Okay, 45 seconds. Show us the demonstration, or how much sugar is going into foods that we think are healthy.
Okay, so in a couple of tablespoons of barbecue sauce, probably about 2 tablespoons, you're going to get 3 to 4 grams of added sugar in your average sauce. So these are the packaged ones. Fruit yogurt as well. So there's 5 teaspoons of added sugar. So if you can choose yogurt that's plain and add your own fruit and flavor to it, that's the way to go. And this is also pasta sauce with 3 teaspoons of sugar, and granola bars. We think they're great and we put them in our kids' lunches. So read the labels. You want to look for something that's low sugar, high fiber.
Thank you for the tips.
You're
Dr.
welcome.
Joyce Johnson, there you go, WeberNaturals.com for more details and more Rogers TV Daytime Ottawa coming up.